So next is to go to this. So this a web view. So with a web viewer, it can help you to create any website into a web app. Yeah. So you go to get a web viewer, you go to your layouts and then go to views and then look for web viewer. Okay, look for web viewer. Drag and drop it into the card view. Okay, as you see here. So this my web viewer. Okay, so I think these properties are just, I think these are the default properties. So I'll leave them that way. And then
check the scrollable.
No, you just leave it that way. Don't check it. Set the height and then the width to fill parents. Okay, so I think that was the only changes I made. Set the height and width to fill parents.
But Kevin, for us, the scroll bar is checkable. I don't know.
It's checked. Uncheck it. Uncheck it. If you make it scrollable, it's just like you'll be able to scroll just like we don't want it to scroll. Okay, so from there you go to your still in your layout, go to general and then pick what horizontal arrangement. Okay, the component, that's the horizontal arrangement component. You want something like this, our classify button and then our let's speaker. Okay. I didn't get that, but let's wait on you. So after dragging the horizontal arrangement, just go to your user interface. Okay. And then pick what the button. Okay, the button not floating. Hello.
Please, what's the properties for the horizontal arrangement, or if you just
so let me see. My property was automatic.
Okay.
And then the alignments for vertical and then horizontal were all set to center.
Center, okay.
Drag and drop a button into the horizontal arrangement. Okay, so as you see, this is my horizontal arrangement. Okay. Its properties, the height and width were just automatic, left that way. The align horizontal and then vertical were set to center. So from there, we have something called the list picker. Okay, so those who join late, let me just show you how the list picker works. It's just like the list view, just that one it appears when you click it before it will show. Okay, unlike the list view, it's shown like you don't need to click it for it to show, but we can use the visibility component to hide them. But with the list picker is hidden on start. So okay, so we have the error. So this errors, we'll see why this errors. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so there's a list picker that we'll be using. So when I click on it, it's going to make me a list. So it's going to give me a list of things that I've programmed it. Okay, so when I click on Dr. Sick, okay, so it's going to call Dr. Sick, Dr. Health, Dr. Killjoy, Dr. Mars, like these doctors. Okay, so after dragging your button, my button was set. Let me see the property. So automatic, yeah, both height and width were left to automatic. The background color was changed, okay, to any color. So you can change your background color. Okay, just click any of the colors and then click set. And then I think, and then the display text was set to classify. Okay, and then I had to rename the button. Okay, so my button was called what classify. Okay, so when you click on this button, what it's going to do is it's going to let you call the AI component to do this classification. Okay, on the image that you show to it. And then you go to still in your user interface, we have what the list speaker. So there's a list speaker. So list speaker, drag and drop it here, still inside the horizontal arrangement. Okay, I think my height and then width was set to what fill parents for the list speaker. Okay, not list view. Please do not pick the list view. Is the list view here? You want what list speaker? Okay, just below the linear progress bar. Okay, we want the list speaker. Okay. Drag and drop it into your horizontal arrangement. You can change its background color. Okay, and then the font typeface was set towards material icons. Okay, so remember I introduced you guys to material icons. Okay, provided by Google. So we'll be using which is why we have this phone icon image. Okay, so font typeface material icon, height and width was set to fill parents. And then I changed the shape towards rounded. And then I enabled my show filter bar. Okay, so I enabled my show filter bar. And then the text, remember, we are using what material icons. Okay, so to be able to display the icon, you need to type phone_in_talk. Okay, so the display text was for phone_in_talk. Okay, so the P is small. I don't know whether it's case sensitive. I've not tried. Let me change the P to, let me change it to capital P and see if it will work. Okay, so it's case sensitive, so let me use the small p. So next, we'll go to our card view. We are going to pick another card view. Remember, when I was explaining, I made mention of this. So this is going to what? This card view, okay, is going to display our results, or the first results that our model predicted rightly or has great confidence in, or the first classification of it. So we want it to display it. And then the second card view is going to display all like both like all the classifications that we have. Okay. So let me go back to card view. So you go to your layout, go to general, and then drag and drop what card view below what your first card view. So it should be under your first card view. So after working on the second card view, dragging and dropping it, my alignments for both horizontal and vertical was set to 1. So the horizontal was set to left, and then the vertical was set to top. Okay. My padding, okay, was left. So the paddings were all left to 8, the default value. And then my corner radius was set towards 7. Okay. So this one is up to you guys to just tweak this one's. Okay. My elevation was set to 15. And then my height was set to 100 pixels, and then width was set to 300 pixels. Okay. So this one, you can just use any values of your choice. Okay, just use any values of your choice. So we'll just go straight to the results. That's our label. Let me see. Did you guys renamed your list speaker? So my list speaker was called what? Emergency list speaker. So I had to rename it to emergency list speaker. Okay. Or should I say dermatologist list speaker? Let me see. Let me change to dermatologist. Okay. So after the card view, we need what a label to display the results. So just go to your user interface and then look for the label. So there's the label component. Drag and drop it into your second card view. Okay. Your second card view. The height of my label was set to fill parent, and then the width was set to 300 pixels. I don't know why I use, okay, let me still use 300 pixels. I don't know why I use 300 pixels, but you can set it to fill parents, or you can still follow along with me. Okay, and then the display text was set to result colon. Okay, so result and then colon. So remember to change the name, rename your label. Okay, this label, the results, this and label, the label you just picked, change it to results. Okay, rename it to result label. So what I did was to do some you can copy and then, or you can just do duplicates. Okay, you can copy and paste, but don't do that. I noticed some kind of error when I do that. It gives me some error. So that's why you see here I have a card view to copy. Don't do that. Just go and then your layout, general, and then pick another card view. Okay, drag and drop the card view here. Okay. That's my card view. So I think it's inherited the properties. When I did a copy, it got the same properties as this, as the first one, but let's see. Yeah, so with the values, so I left the values the same. The properties, yeah, just as you did for the first. So you can change the properties. Okay. For me, the corner radius 7, elevation was set to 10, height full parent, and then the width 350 pixels. Okay, so from there, okay, you go to your user interface and then drag and drop a label inside what's the card view. Okay, drag and drop a label component inside the card view. Okay, it ends up inside the view too. So remove it. Okay, why should note anytime you drag a component, okay, you can see this line is showing you where to drop or where it could drop. Okay, if you don't want it, just continue to move. I want it here, so I can leave it here. Okay, I don't want this, so I'll just delete it. So always look out for the blue line to help you position your yeah. So the result label. Okay, so the result, not this or at where is the property? Okay, so the width was set to 400 and then the height was set to fill parent. The display text was all results. Okay, you can leave it that way, but I changed the name. Okay, rename it to general label. I rename it to general label because it's going to have what all the lists like of that's the list of the classification and then their scores. Okay, so classification 1 and then the confidence level, classification 2 and then the confidence level level. Okay, but the result label is just going to give us the first results of classification, the best like accuracy or results. Okay. So the general label, so I rename it to a general label. The width was set to 400 pixels, and then the height was fill parent. Okay, so from there, I dragged another label and then put it under the card view. So that label is it's not it's just going to be something like a space, and it's going to give me some space. I don't know, yeah, just some space. I just use it. So that one you can just drag and drop it there, and then make it empty, but put what dot dot dot. Okay, dot 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 inside. After that label, drag and drop another label under what? So under the label you pick. So this is my other label here. You can see it's very tiny. Okay. What that label is supposed to do is it's going to make a list of all like, so when we train our models, okay, the names that we give to our labels and our classifications are going to appear beneath. So let me see if I have that one. Yeah. So you can see here, just here, we have benign and then malignant. That's what this is doing. It's not supposed to be called loading. Let me rename it to let's say classification labels or the classification label. Yeah, because it's going to give us the classification or the names that we use for the classification. Yeah. So we would have benign and then malignant displayed here. This is going to help us train our model, like use a neural network to recognize images. Okay. So I'll share it in the chat. Visit that chat and then that link, click on this and then download them. It should get downloaded. Okay, we'll upload them today. So, okay, so the link is in the chat. I'm going to here. And then it's not in the chat. So it's an extension, okay. So to upload it, just go to extension. So extension here, click on it and then click on import extension. Okay. Okay, so import extension, you can actually, so what I can do, you can also put, let's see, or you can, let me see, click this and then copy link address and then go here and then just paste it here then click on import from URL. So you're going to import it into your project. I already have it, so I'm not going to import. Or better still, if you have it downloaded, okay, if you have it downloaded, just click on the this no choosing. Okay, so from there, then you would import from file. Okay, so if you have it imported, just drag and drop it. Okay, and then it's a non-visible component, so you see it here. So with the personal image classifier, drag and drop, we'll leave here to default video. We'll leave here to default. Now here, we've not trained our model. Okay, so if you train our model, would use something, would use it here. Okay, so what we can do now is just go to